Here's a look at your daily market report on this Wednesday, the 5th day of November. Yesterday's sell-off with cattle futures continuing today, even at a more substantial rate, with live and feeder cattle contracts at midday all locked the limit down once again. On the grain side of things, seeming to bounce back from yesterday's losses and putting most of that back on. Taking a look at the auction barns around the state today, Windsor Livestock Auction expecting about 1,800 head. Green Sea Livestock Auction, they're expecting about 1,200 head today. No early listings available from Springfield, Vienna, or Farmington. There was a couple of fancy consignments from South Central Regional Stockyards in Vienna advertised today. Callaway Livestock Center, they'll have their monthly special cow sale at 5 o'clock on Thursday evening. That's getting started a little earlier than usual as they have a consignment of some fairly fancy registered stabilizer bulls listed that will kick that sale off, and then the regular bred and replacement cow sales will get started at 6 o'clock following that short bull sale. Joplin Regional Stockyards expecting about 1,000 head on Thursday night. That replacement cow sale, it'll get kicked off at 4:30. On Tuesday around the state, 4 state stockyards in Exeter, 1,436 head, $10 to $40 higher there. SEMO Livestock sales in Jackson, 625 head, $15 to $45 higher. Ozarks Regional Stockyards in West Plains, 2,022 head through the barn, another 332 head via video auction. Yearlings, $15 to $25 higher. The calves, $20 to $40 higher. Interstate Regional Stockyards in Cuba, 1,233 head. Steers were $10 to $15 higher. Heifers, $15 to $30 higher. Lawley Brothers Livestock Market in Macon, they had 910 head, much higher undertones noted there. At Kingsville Livestock Auction, 1,924 head. Steers under 650 pounds, $20 to $30 higher. Heavier weight steers, $10 higher. The heifers, they sold from $15 to $30 higher. The steers, medium and large ones, 400 to 500 pounds, for 17.5. or 420 to 457, some 5 to 6 weights, 404 to 460, some unweaned, 375 to 419, some 6 to 7 weights at 369 to 387, 7 to 8 weights at 347 to 385. The feeder heifers, medium and large ones, 400 to 500 pounds, 397.5 to 428, some unweaned at 370 to 410, 5 to 6 weights at 360 at 392.5. 6 to 7 weights at 340 to 365. A low to 718-pound heifers at 355.50. Box beef cutout values, choice up 31 cents at 377.89. Select down $1.14 at 360.11. Those values based on 73 loads of cuts, trimmings, and grinds. The choice select spread at 17.78. Negotiated feedlot trade, starting to see a little bit of sales develop. 1,057 head so far. Texas reported 35 head only. 230. Kansas, 123 at 235 to 236. Some light trade in the north. Iowa, 260 head at 358 dressed. Nebraska turned in right at 100 head at 358 dressed. Again, very light trade so far. Not really enough to truly establish the market yet this week. Most of those sales so far pretty much steady with last week's trade, and a result of some guys getting nervous with the massive losses on the futures once again this week early. Taking a look at those futures markets on the Mercantile Exchange, live cattle, all the contracts here down the $7.25 limit. December at $220.52, February $218.12, April $217.57. Feeder cattle are all down the $9.25 limit. November $325.72, January at $319.97, and March at $315.67. Lean hogs for December, 77 higher, 80.70. February unchanged at 80.92. April down 30, 84.82. On the Board of Trade, corn contracts are 3 to 4 higher at midday. December 434.5, March at 448.5, May at 457.5. Beans are 6 to 11.5 higher at midday. November 11.15, January 11.31.5, March 11.39.25. Wheat contracts 3 to 4.25 higher. December 553 3/4, March at 567, May at 575. Soybean meal for December up $5.50 a ton, 322.90. Soybean oil for December up 2 cents a hundredweight at 49.55. All the rest of the contracts down from a penny to 8 cents out at next summer contracts. With the Missouri Department of Agriculture, that's your daily market report. This is Tony Hancock.